guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to talk about the T26e4, an American medium tank, premium medium tank, sorry. Why is it medium? Because this tank isn't really a medium tank. It plays more like a support tank or a heavy tank when you're playing against medium tanks. Some experienced players will tell you to not buy this tank because it is easy to ban. But some other players will say that this tank is good, like maybe some new players or some players that actually like this tank. And the pros of this tank are its frontal armor, not everywhere, but in 80% of the tank, and his gun is good for being a medium tank. Not and cons are the speed isn't a super fast tank, and the side and the rear armor he goes nowhere. This tank has a good gun for being a medium tank, as I told you, but not the best gun for being a heavy tank. So if you play against heavy tanks, you will suffer because you will struggle to pen some heavy tanks with only 205mm of penetration on 250. That it kinda be not the worst gun for fight against heavy tanks. It will pen more than T32, of course. That tank sucks with that gun. And tactics that I do with this tank are I shows the frontal armor and quite a full down trying to hide the cheeks of the tank. I will show you later the cheeks of the tank that have the same armor of the Persians, so not the best armor. This tank's top speed says 40 km/h, but it doesn't go 30 km/h. Another good point of this tank is the credit efficiency. What's credit efficiency? How many credits that your tank can earn for 3,000 damage. I mean 100k credits without boosters. With boosters I could make 130, 150 thousand of credits. Normally a tank has 100, more or less, like or more 5% or less 5%, 100% of credit efficiency. Like, imagine, make an example like T26e that have 100% of credit efficiency earning. You can enrich tanks that will gain you 55% of credit efficiency. I will tell you, it will not reach premium tanks. Normal premium tanks like T32, T26e5, TTK168 makes 170% of credit efficiency. But premium, the highest 250 but is from the Archer. That is a premium tier 5 tank. But tanks like the Leva and the T26e4 makes even more credits. So what this mean? when you play this tank, how many credits I can make with the T26e4? A lot. You will make thousands of credits. I'll show you this tank is a credit maker. What absurd. I think the best premium to make credits aside with the leva. The leva is another great tank to make credits. 185% of credit efficiency. This one 190 or the other 190, this one 195. But remember, this one has 5% more credit efficiency. The game style of this tank doesn't have a lot of options with game style. Why? It doesn't have, it has a very bad side armor and a very bad rear armor. And I will show you here, these are the cheeks of the tank. Aren't like, make an example, aren't like these are very big cheek, not the biggest cheek, not the, these ones are very small cheeks. They can even pen you here because they made an M26 Pershing and they added like this space armor. Aside with the T2665, these are modified versions of the M26 Pershing. T26 didn't like this one. This one was produced. This one wasn't produced. Okay, sorry. I said the tank was here, but now is here. Okay, sorry guys. I'm here again. For new players, I think this tank is one of the best. Why this tank is one of the best? Of course, they are on the store. You actually can buy it like normally. But I suggest you to buy it when like offers like this one comes. This one is a Cromwell B. Berlin that with 30 days of premium accounts, every single slot available, and special camo. This type of offers comes with the T44, T26e4, the Leva, the Jacques Tiger 88. These are offers that Wargaming made with Tech 3 tanks. That instead of paying 7k gold, you pay it 5k gold with the Eagle. Example here, the Eagle, the Predator camo, legendary camo, and all these lots available. These lots will help you a lot. Like this one will help you. These ones will help you. Even here, supercharged is very great. Even this one is great. Vertical stabilizer, I don't know. I'd rather pick this one. You will never snapshot with this tank. Engine accelerator to give you some more engine power. Play good in this tank. As I told you, tactics are only showing your frontal armor or hold down tactic. Hold down tactic is quite good with every single tank because you hide your hull. That is a very big part of your tank, and this shows you only the turret, so that your tank is more difficult to pen. But some tanks like T26e5 and T44 need to make hold down tanks because they don't have a very great frontal armor. Tanks like E75TS, VK168, VK100, Tiger 2, you can make that hold down, it's good, but they can make side scraper tactic. And it's more efficiency and more, it is better make side scraper tactic with these tanks. Riser Crate is another example. Some statistics of the tank. Survivability, I told you, good armor, not a bad view range, good concealment, normal hit points. The gun depends who you will fight, because you have to decide who will you fight with this tank. You will fight medium tanks, great, the gun is great. Good penetration, not the worst TPM, and But not the best dispersion. Some medium tanks have have less dispersion. They have better aiming. Very great, of course, it's American. Very great gun elevation, not turn limit, gun elevation. Maneuverability. This one I will tell you that is fake, but it can be fake because when you see an the maneuverability of the tank, you have to see yes top speed, but the power weight ratio. Here they help you a lot with this. It the average speed of the tank. An example, like here the average speed of this one is 31 kilometers per hour, and you see that it goes 40, like the T26e4. But why the T26e4 goes slower? Because it has less power weight ratio. What is power weight ratio? It's the horsepower of the tank is the horsepower divided by the weight in tons of the tank. So 550 divided by 50 tons is 10. It is 10. 10.8 because this one is little higher. So it 10.8 this because this one isn't 50 perfectly, but and so it is 10.8. Okay, sorry, I lost what I was talking about. Yeah, I was talking about the maneuverability of this tank. Not one of the slowest medium tank. This tank doesn't feel like a medium tank because I show you like a medium tank feels like this one is a medium tank. This one is more medium tank than this one. This one is more medium tank than this one. But this one packs a lot of armor. In some ways, this tank is more armor than T26e5. Conclusions. You have two types of player, newbies and pros, and you have different types of, and I can tell you different types of why you have to, not you have to, you, this tank can be a better premium tanks respect others. If you are a newbie and you don't know how to scrape, if you don't know how to hold down, if you don't know how to pick a bow, if you don't know how to fast a shot, if you I'm picking some random tanks, this one doesn't side scrape, of course. Sorry, but I had to specify you. If you want, I can pick some tanks. If you don't know how to side scrape, this tank needs side scraping to perform his arm, to make his armor better. This one needs hull down because his hull is very weak. This one and this one can perform peekaboo. They goes out here, they turn the turret, they shot and go back because they have frontal turret and for them it's easier to pick from this tactic. First shot is quite the same, but you don't have to shot. You have to go in front and rear, and when and and wait the enemy tank will shoot you. It is quite impossible to pen. Not here the cupola, but here. If you don't know how this tank sticks, if you don't play this tank for competing, if you are a normal player that doesn't want to learn a lot of how to play tanks, actually you can play hold down this tank too. This tank is perfect because it has good frontal armor, not like this one. This one is very greater frontal armor, but this one has this weak point, and the cheeks aren't the best. Even here, but cheeks are much less visible. Yeah, they are here, but when you make hold down, they will not see them. So you can try to pan your cupola. This then goes in front of the enemy, and you don't have to angle your tank because the side and the rear arm of this tank sucks. they aren't good. They aren't great. Like quite every single American heavy tank doesn't have great side and rear armor protection. And it helps you a lot with his credit efficiency, because if a tanks if a tank makes 100 credits, this tank will make 195 credits. So it's like to play your normal tank with premium account, and if you have those 30 days of premium account, it will make you 50% more of credits. As you see here, credits, I think credits earning 50%, but you can actually add this one, you make thousands of credits. Like one battle, you can make 200 credits without any problem. This tank is a beast to earn credits, and this one is a very great thing of newcomers, because newcomers will not have experience problem. I will tell it later on, but will have credits problem because they don't have a premium tank. They don't know how to earn money even without premium tanks, and they aren't great players, so they have to play a premium tank to earn money. And this one is perfect of the role. For this is the, I think, the most impactful reason for to buy this tank. For an experienced player, why to buy T26e4? Because this tank earns a lot of credits. Practically, that's it, the point. Because if you're a good player, you can buy the T26e5. The TT it is a better version of the T26e4. Only if you know how to play this tank. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I think that I was very exhausting to tell you how to play the tank, how to buy the tank is quite easy, why to buy this tank, and I can tell you why not. For sorry, I will show you here right here. This is the program that I use to register videos. If you want, I put the link in the description. Why to not buy this tank? For only for experienced players, because I think for newbies this is one of the best premium tanks in the game, for all the reasons that I told you. For experienced players, why not to not buy it? First of all, exists T2065. Second of all, this isn't the best meta tank, because if you know how to counter it, it isn't. It is quite easy to take it down, but not for everyone, because this tank can be so trollish. I can tell you from personal experience. So guys, if you like the video, put a like. If you don't, put a dislike, but tell me why. If you want other um, reviews of other things, tell me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.